We're gonna play a little croquet. How do you feel about croquet?
What are the special rules of this croquet?
Well, we have a few of them. I think they're kind of yet to be decided, but number one is to be wearing a robe. Number two, start from the top floor, the mausoleon, make your way all the way to the bottom floor. Number three are wickets. Since we can't really nail wickets into the floor of the mausoleon, they frown on that. Are human.
I'm with Jaime, Salas, and Gaston Martinez, the fantastic brand ambassadors for Milagro Tequila. Now, we've had a lot of tequilas exploding on the market lately. Tell us what makes Milagro special. What is miraculous about Milagro?
Well, Milagro is interesting in that we're about 14 years old. It's a tequila comprised of what I'd like to say 6 family members, if you will, right? 2 silvers, 2 repos, 2 añejos. We have the Milagro core family. Here, the mellowed out tequilas or the aged tequilas are done so in once-use whiskey barrels or bourbon casks, and our select barrel reserve, which is done very different in that we take our Secron agaves, triple distill it, and finish it off in French oak barrels.
Wow,
So,
and now which part of Mexico do
we come from the highlands of Mexico, where the nice, beautiful climate tends to really add to the herbaceousness and the fruity quality in the agave plant. So the terroir really comes through with Milagro.
But first I want to talk a little bit about the fun things that you guys do. You're part of William Grant & Sons, and you always have these fantastic parties at Tales with a Cocktail. There was that awesome mansion party last night. It looked like walking into Anne Rice's house. Tell me about some of the cocktails that were served there. They were all delicious.
We actually did 3 cocktails. We did a punch, blood orange and basil punch, which we did with Salerno. So we kind of encapsulated a little bit of the Mexican culture with the Italian culture. We called it the Italian sunset punch.
That was delicious. I love Salerno too. Like those two together. Awesome.
We did put a little bit of Lillet in there, which is the Lillet Rouge. It gave it a little bit of that wine characteristic, ginger beer and a little spices. We also did the Green Machine, which is a cucumber, cilantro, and jalapeno margarita with a little bit of chartreuse and celery bitters. It just kind of combined all those green, fresh, yet a little bit of herbaceous flavors that combines with the silver. I believe our silver has a lot of green notes to it. So to bring those green notes out, you add a little bit more green, and it just kind of rounds off the cocktail. So the whole idea was doing 1 silver, 1 repo, 1 añejo, and what you try to do is bring those flavors that are so beautiful in the Milagro with the cocktail. So you bring them alive.
You're celebrating the spirit through the cocktail.
Correct.
And we created something a little special.
I want to taste this.
You're one of maybe 5 people
Wow.
who have tasted this.
We have blended a 50% of the silver, 30% of the Select Barrel Reposado, and 20% of the Añejo. So what we're doing is bringing in a little characteristics of that fresh, aggressive tequila, green tequila, and then we have a little something with French oak. And you have we have a lot of spices coming from cinnamon, a little vanilla, and then you have the regular añejo that has American oak. So you were introducing 2 different types of oaks. I'm not sure, but I haven't seen or tasted anybody that's kind of combined 2 different oaks in one product. And what it's done is created a lot of layers. So the flavors didn't just combine together. They combine to make a new tequila, but it comes through as a layer. So
I'm still tasting it.
It tells a story in your palate, and a great spirit should tell a story. So it should take you through a journey of discovery of flavors.
Wow, this is incredible. So I am dying to taste one of your cocktails, Gaston, because I've had your cocktails before. I know they're awesome.
So we created a cocktail, a fresh margarita, which is lime juice, agave nectar, and tequila. We've taken all those other products that the margarita is known for all these years, and it just created something fresh that just celebrates the lime and celebrates the tequila. So an ounce of fresh lime.
An ounce.
Right at the ounce.
Mother Nature knows what she's doing.
Agave nectar, which is a sweetener made out of the agave plant. So we do 3/4 ounce of this. So basically what you're doing is a fresh lime sour. Sweet and sour that everybody knows. You got the sweet from the agave nectar, the sour from the lime juice, 2 ounces of tequila, And that's it. It's basically, if you could technically call it a gimlet, if you would. So it's a tequila gimlet.
Tequila gum, yeah, exactly. Because you're not putting the orange liqueur. It's not
No.
a margarita. It's a lot cleaner than that.
So you want to keep that freshness, and you want to celebrate the flavors of
Wonderful.
of the tequila. Not only bringing down the temperature, but you also diluting that ice. There we go. A lot of people like to put salt on the rim. I don't.
I don't either.
I like
Yeah.
that
I think you'll
fresh,
find you don't need
simple-
it. Yeah.
Wow, I am so lucky.
Salud.
Salud.
Salute.
Oh,
Simple,
yeah.
but great, right?
It's fresh. It's easy to make. It's delicious, and you can still get the herbaceousness, the fresh green from the tequila coming through.
It celebrates what the silver is. If anybody tastes a silver, they're going to say it's agave forward, fresh, clean, a little bit more herbaceousness, a little bit more sweetness, but the acidity's there. Comes, cuts right through like a sharp edge, and that's what we want to present in the cocktail.
Delicious. Well, thank you so much for taking some
welcome.
time with me today, and thanks for the little miracle of Milagro. I can taste the love in this cocktail.
Thank you.
Thanks, Natalie,
Cheers,
for
guys.
having me.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
Salud.